I'd like to thank the Santa Cruz Chamber of Commerce for this award from the employees and the Board of Directors of Bay Federal Credit Union. It's such a great honor to win this. It was a big surprise and a wonderful celebration of Bay Federal and what we give back to the communities.
I think it was, for me, a confirmation that we are doing the right things in the community, even with the financial challenges that we have faced in the last couple of years. We're still on target.
Bay Federal Credit Union started in 1957 when 10 school teachers got together at Santa Cruz High in the high school cafeteria, and they each pooled $5. So that $50 has now grown into $600 million in assets. And we now have 7 branches and locations throughout the county and 20 plus ATMs. And what we've become is a full-service financial institution serving the community. But we still go back to our core roots of people helping people. The mission of Bay Federal Credit Union is to improve the financial lives of the people who live in Santa Cruz County. And we do that really in 3 ways. We focus on keeping money local, and that's really important. When people deposit money with Bay Federal Credit Union, the money goes back out into loans into the community. We also focus on giving back to the community, and our employees have given back in volunteerism and contributing to nonprofits now for 7 years. 100% of our employees have given back. And finally, we're really focused on helping members with their financial, economic well-being, and we do that by doing financial education classes, and we start when they're young.
Finances is a very, very large part of family stress. Through some wise decisions on the part of senior management, we have retained Angelica to become that spokesperson and teacher in financial education.
Back in 2004, the board members and the senior managers at Bay Federal Credit Union were really committed in education. So they came up with a position that would focus on 100% on outreach and 100% on education. And they filed for a grant. And in 2005, they were recipients of a grant to specifically teach the unbanked, the Latino community in Santa Cruz County about the powerful tools about savings and financial education. Being in the schools, it's not only a lot of fun, but it's really rewarding. A lot of the students have the knowledge when it comes to math. They really don't have the concepts of financial literacy, but we're teaching them what a future looks like with financial stability, a future that maybe their parents didn't have, a future that maybe they would never see if it wasn't for the true concepts of financial education.
If you're involved in the community, it builds credibility for your organization, and it doesn't matter if it's a credit union or a donut shop. If you're reaching out into the community and involved in the community, it builds relationships.
About 8 years ago, I challenged the employees to get more involved in the community, because traditionally it was management who volunteered for nonprofits and got involved in community activities. And that first year we had about 80% of the employees that stepped forward and volunteered, and they felt good about it. And so I said, let's hit 100%, and it was just a stretch goal that I put out there. The employees really responded well to that. They challenged each other to get out there and help each other and help others. And they found that they got more out of it than they actually were giving, and it really created a culture of community involvement.
I volunteer because it makes me believe that I'm changing people's lives, and I think that's why the employees volunteer, is the spirit that they have, knowing that by handing out a hand, by working voluntarily in this project, you really truly are changing the lives of so many of the families in Santa Cruz. So I think they volunteer because they have that spirit, the spirit of believing that we are changing this community, and that's powerful. And when they bring their children, when they bring their grandchildren, they're picking up trash at the beach, they're painting someone's house, they're collecting coats. It's not only powerful, but they're educating their children, their families about civic duties and their responsibility.
I love living in our community and giving back and being a leader here who can make a difference, and probably the best thing that I do is giving people a chance to work at Bay Federal. I enjoy working with our members, but directly I get to be involved with the employees. We have over 150 employees who have chosen Bay Federal as their career. We have many employees that started their first job at Bay Federal, and we've had them stay with us for many years. And we created a family culture at the credit union. We even have employees that have gotten married together and have children now, so we give back in more ways than one. We are really proud to be part of the community, and on behalf of the employees and the volunteer board of directors of Bay Federal, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for this great honor.